And now we're gonna stand right here. And now look how crazy this is. We're gonna block Edwards Alaire. We're going to slide right. And we're going to IDJJ. Is that gonna stop it?
These motherfuckers beat us 41-7 last game, but they pulled a lot of bullshit off at the end.
And then that guy comes in screaming. One more time if y'all thought it was fluky. Boom. Bring him that way. Bring him in. Slant left, slant left. Use your Thompson. Stand right here. Rima. And so it's coming in regardless, guys. The last bit is my favorite. I'll see y'all in the next installment of this video so we can wrap this up. The last of the 4 blitzes, overload 3C, guys. Super, super glitchy blitz, but super particular. You can try to run it how you want to run it, but after countless hours of lapping it, this is the best way. So we're going to audible to 3C.
What? We at home? Get the fuck out of here.
And down on the right stick. Do it twice. Make sure it registers. Right on the D-pad. Flip on the right stick. And then we go crazy.
Because we got our division.
NBA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
All right. We gotta pay this little motherfucker back. Spanked us last week.
Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jets, Ravens, shit. Everybody in the playoffs look nuts. I am the weakest link out this bitch. Let's see if we can pull some underdog shit.
Most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
Motherfucking underdog, baby.
And able to get this out to the 25.
We ran the ball on their ass good until we didn't. And this motherfucker threw a lot of picks. The white boy did.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be
I think it was the white boy.
No,
I got a white boy TV here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And then another looper comes in, guys.
And with the clock
Didn't want to have to use that.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first.
All right, what worked on this motherfucker last time? We ain't gonna be able to run it down the throat.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
I'm gonna do some show shit.
He'll drop to throw.
Ooh, good D. God damn.
Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think
That's
about the man
crazy.
in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both
Can I get
agree
this
that he's had a
playoff
great
early?
season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference stuff. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first,
that part.
but he only makes it to the 34. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On first down, Lance.
God damn, bro. Linebacker looking real slow out that bitch. Fuck.
Good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. First carry for the Clemson man.
Come on now.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, right back to ETN.
What the fuck?
He's going to be dropped following a pickup.
Come on now. Cut that bullshit out.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lance. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll bring it up here to right at.
All right, I know what to do.
That's a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Lance now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Shit.
Sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
That's me.
It's going to be a first
it's on me.
Well done.
What the fuck that linebacker
This
doing?
game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah,
that?
well, yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit.
This ain't gonna
Put
work.
a score in here. Long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, "Do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now?" Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
What the fuck is you doing?
Now this throw caught left side, and they move this all the way down to the 9.
All right.
A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Play action. Now it's Lance.
It's better.
Joe Tryon able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Let's see if we can hold him to 3.
It is just an awesome setup. And you have good coverage on the field still. Like, this is good coverage still. We still got good coverage with this play right here.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. The Lance going to throw.
Going out of bounds.
This one off with ETN. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Lance.
And he caught it.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Good shit.
Chase there to make the grab. And the Bucs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We was doing good till we didn't.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And you know they gonna run it up on us if they can. Don't let them run it up on us.
Come from behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get.
Come on, use that speed. Use that speed.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, there's some more phony teams out there. I ain't the phoniest squad out here, okay?
Is this defense unable to hold? It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
That's
a great throw right there, and what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down.
That's it. That's all I'm good for.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We gonna run it down their throat, though. Fuck that shit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And inside
that's what I'm talking about.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Got some motherfucking beasts over there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we
Two
think
plays.
it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Can we get this one off? Can we get this motherfucker off?
Out of the huddle now for play number 9.
Let's go. No turnover, fellas. No turnover.
Down at 8. They're going to look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones.
All right.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Jones.
All right. There we go. That's what's up.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this.
See if we can get a turnover. Fuck, did we get the ball first?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Another catch for him on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Fuck.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
How the fuck did that happen?
A big play there. 55 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT.
We ain't got no one-hitter quitter.
14-7.
Well, we ain't got no one-hitter quitter QB, so it's a wrap for that shit.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will
It's
send
fucked
this
up.
one away.
He's still in it, though.
And
22, one time
It's a
out.
touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Let's see what we can do. Some simple shit first.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Oh,
you
he dropped it. Come on now. Can't afford that shit.
Will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Let me see if I can get this off.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
As soon as the wife came down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Damn.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Lance now on 1st down. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it a 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throwing right, and that's good.
Damn.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Bitch.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup.
Yep.
As we'll get you over to
We're going to have to blaze on up now. God damn it. That shit hurt.
As our EA Sports halftime report.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them.
Damn, I fucked that up.
Making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives.
Well, we know we run a lot.
Big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Come on, man. What yo?
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right
What
on the
is
30.
going on with that?
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will find his man on the outside.
You getting killed with those too.
Have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
We ain't gonna even worry about it, man. Fuck it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN.
He still got through my shit.
44. That one good for 7 yards.
Come on now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 44, Lance. He will find
What is y'all doing out that motherfucker, man?
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into
I got some slow-ass niggas out this bitch.
And finish this one off.
Ain't got no
They
speed.
certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
What is you? Cuz ain't putting his hands up. Nothing. Who the fuck is that dude? That should have been a pick.
2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers take the
That's terrible.
off of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Fucking terrible.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll
But
make
we
this
got
a
weed though, so
3-score
fuck
game.
it.
Now the lead moves to 17.
Catch me on some Call of Duty later, goddammit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this
Or
one
another
away.
league game. Fuck. Alright, we pretty much fucked over, fellas. It's a wrap.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college
Yeah.
now.
Motherfuckers don't want to block nothing.
Mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
35 rushing yards.
Here's Jones again on 2nd
Yeah,
down. And
buddy.
he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No
2
faith in the
yards the
QB.
loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Baseline show was baseline. Now, the purpose of that, I might set up with the safety listening down too. And I might have actually did it one too many times because
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on, cuz. Let the ball loose. What the fuck is you doing?
This offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get
Yeah, man, it's over.
They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
Fielded at the 20.
Oh, niggas don't want to tackle either.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
So that would do a good job in smart defense. And also we'll see what type of pressure that this gets. Whether it's a 4-man, whether it's a blocking running back or not, there's going to be a pressure here. It's just going to come from different areas.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
He still got it.
Loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. On first down, Lance.
What y'all? Oh, wow, man. Look at my squad out here. Look at my motherfucking squad, man. What is these motherfuckers doing?
Even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter, I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
You're going to throw it anyway, watch.
And that'll be incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And once again, not much running room.
Best play of the day.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Okay, that's the best play of the day.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Still down
fucking 1-yard line. God
yeah, at least that's
damn.
a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. A throw right side caught by Keene. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, we ain't got shit, fellas. Thank you for coming out. But it is a wrap.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. Caught by Jones.
I got lucky on that shit.
Not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
This defense
Lucky been a motherfucker.
Second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Damn, what the fuck you take so long to throw the rock? Damn, that release is terrible.
He's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Motherfucker wide open.
Zone coverage as a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Ooh, he ain't just do that.
Past the 20, 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
We wasn't ready, but we got it off anyway, goddamn it. It don't even matter.
A heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
What the fuck? I told y'all to go man defense.
From 6 yards away. And the Bucs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Yeah, it's about to be like 42-7, like the last game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We just trying to get up out of here, fellas.
Set to begin the drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just trying to get out of here.
Again, it's Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to him on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's going to be in the nickel 3-3-5 set, 3-3-5 wide, I'm sorry, and it's the best defense in Madden. And if you know how to run it, it definitely is. So I'm going to show you how to run it.
They'll set up to throw. He's going deep.
Oh, wow.
And he's going
Fuck.
to intercept it a 3rd time. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot
Oh,
of
that's all?
knowledge to
Only
be
3?
gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the
It's all good. It's
trying to keep them
all
from locking
good.
down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th
It don't even
quarter.
hurt.
It has been a one-sided affair.
Damn sure wasn't expecting to make it to the playoffs.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Another tote for Etienne.
How the fuck you go the opposite direction and I'm controlling you, bro? That shit crazy.
That runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down
Man,
sticks
punk
are,
ass
and get there.
bitch.
Press Y and then RS down, not justice. And then you're going to press Y and RS up, and that makes it to where you don't get beat over top of it.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And a disappointing way to close out the season.
Yes, very, very, very disappointing.
But couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
Season over with, fellas. Did we commit to just making the playoffs, though? Or was it just 7 games? Let's see. Well, at least we stopped them from getting 10 extra points. Just 5 staff points.
I personally think that's a pretty good defense. I think you get pressure with it. I always liked the 3 sample blitz. So when it comes to getting pressure, one of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically send all your defensive linemen. You're going to want to blitz Wilkins here. He doesn't really do much dropping the coverage. He's too slow. I typically like to spread my defensive line, bring this guy down into one of these gaps. This is going to be my user. I also want to make sure that I guess pass, because there is a play action that these outside linebackers will not react. And then I'm going to basically cover this. You can do either gap, but considering the shotgun formation, if it's going to be a run play, it's going to be an inside zone. This hole, because that's the most likely area where the running back would run. So we're going to start here. As the play starts off, though, we're basically just going to obviously see what they're doing. there's definitely a good reason to be in that gap. So we're going to do it again. Like I said, come down this gap. You don't have to go defensive line. One of the better ways to do it.
What?
Pressure people anyway.
What
That's
shape
pretty much
of
one
that?
of the best ways to get pressure. Like I said, I have a linebacker out there, Jerome Baker. Got to make sure you have your speed at these spots. And blocking, you're trying to get anything in his way as he goes right to, I'm on the right back. If you watch the replay, like I engage very shortly and I back away. Actually, I never got engaged because, like I said, I typically try to loop to the right so that I can basically not get touched and I'm all over that running back. And by the time I get into that, set, he's already getting planted. So it's a super easy blitz to set up. If you're worried about that flat, you can always use hard flat. That's one thing that this game covers pretty well is hard flats. Like I said, really just basically outside, crashing outside, blitzing this, or bringing this blitzer down to the gap. Inside zones are going to get shut down. As you can see right there, there's nowhere to go. Don't let us do this one more time. Like I said, I'd like to get more pass plays. I'm going to sure that white in the flat will be, that will be something. Cover 3, Sky Show 4. This is something that works in a lot of different ways, but the way that I'm going to use it, I'm going to get instant pressure, and I'm going to get a lot of sacks. It's going to pick that. So, now as far as this defense goes, like I said, it's cover 3. I've run a lot of people running cover 3, so that was one of the reasons that I decided to kind of mess around with this. But I'd much rather try to create pressure than just run a cover 3 basic. So all I'm going to do is try to get some pressure. I'm going to shift my defensive line to one side. Then I'm going to slant them to the right as well. And then I'm just going to basically, this guy here, he's not kind of far. I'm just cheating. But I basically want to take one of these players. Typically, I take the one close to the action going over there. And I'm just going to basically put him on a blitz and bring him to the gap. I'm also going to make sure that I guess pass because I just think that helps. I don't want to get out of the quarterback, they won't play action and stuff like that. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to try to shoot this gap and basically hold as much alignment to the side as possible. As you can see right there, it almost looks like a screenplay. And the pressure came right off the edge and forced the completion on the very first play. So let's go to the replay to see what happened because it happened so fast I didn't really see it. But you can see when I do this, the entire offensive line jumps to the side. I got sucked in with disengage. Like I said, the whole point is to get this quarterback a free run. Now, I'm going to try my fastest guy there. For whatever reason, it typically is, but it's not right now. Like on the line when I typically have Jalen Ramsey as my best quarterback running that. But for whatever reason, he's not. So I'll probably put him on the speed guy because he's coming a little bit slow, a little bit fast. He probably would have had that sack. But you can see at the end of the day, it's a 4-man, 5 protection blitz if I get disengaged, and then we have the guy coming in free. So we're going to do that again. Like I said, shoot my line to the right, slide them to the right as far as their attack lanes. I typically want this cornerback, I want to bring him in a little bit. I want to cheat him in because he's kind of far out. If I do decide to bring this guy down, which is typically the guy that I like to do, I got to make sure I bring this safety over. That's probably the biggest thing. Is I probably want him in the center of the field because if I decide to bring this guy down, it's going to create problems for the deep safety because he's out of position. But this is typically the guy that I want to use. So let's go and do that. Like I said, I have to jump back pretty quickly to get into the throwing lanes, or I can just decide to use the other guy. You can see right there, the pressure comes off the other side this time. So you can see there's a lot of opportunities for pressure as we'll go to the instant replay. Like I said,
Who the fuck was that out there on that play?
Here to get the pressure, but obviously I didn't pull the line that time. So you can see here, this guy on the other side, 2-3. And he's getting to the rush. Now, once again, I have to engage and get off a little bit quicker, but you can see how easy it is to get pressure on both sides of the field when it comes to this blitz. So we're going to do it again. I'm going to continue to go with Jerome Baker because I think he's probably better of the two. Like I said, I just want to take this guy in a little bit. I don't want to bring him over too much to the point where he's going to get picked up. But this is pretty much the look. So like I said, I will start over here. I never tried starting over here.
Got the 92 acceleration. What the fuck?
All the way over here. If I could bring all these guys around, we get that guy in once again. So maybe I wasn't going over far enough because this is, I run this blitz. The way that I run this blitz, I'll go back to the replay. The way that I run it, I typically start over the center, but it looked like it worked out even better if I stay over there. I didn't have to engage. You see that time? Look how the guard just basically follows me. 71 here. He follows me because he's expecting something. This is ideal. This is perfect. Because if the guard here is blocking nobody and I never got picked up and I never got suctioned in or engaged, this is probably an even better way to run it.